Hi everybody and welcome to the Goretti Corner. Well, today is going to be a lot of fun because we're celebrating Children's Day here. And what I'm going to show you is actually something that was a figment of my imagination. But once I put all the ingredients together, it is so yummy that it's my trump card. I can get the kids to do anything I want after I feed them this. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so what I'm going to make for you today is a chocolate pizza with yummy marshmallow on it. So what happens when you put marshmallows under heat? They become the most gooey, exciting thing you can ever have. So I'm going to show you how to make a basic pizza dough now. For that you need 200 grams of all-purpose flour or maida, which is basically 1.5 cup of maida. You need 120 ml of water, which you're going to warm, but you're not going to warm it so much that it's going to be hot. It's just got to be kind of lukewarm. When you put your finger in it, it should be warm to touch. You need 20 grams of yeast. That is the main ingredient of our dough. So we're going to start with the 20 grams of yeast. I like working with live yeast actually. I've always found it easily available. Luckily for us in India, we have a whole lot of bakeries, and if you ever need yeast and you go to them, they're always willing to help you. To the yeast you will add some sugar. Now what the sugar does to the yeast is that it activates it. So you put some of the warm water into this and you just leave it be. Okay, so now that our yeast is activated, it's time for us to start with the second part and most important part of making the pizza dough. So what you need to do is make a little well in the center of the flour. To this you add the remaining water, and you need to add to this 2 tablespoons of preferably olive oil, but if you don't have olive oil, just use any vegetable oil. To this mix, we're going to add our activated yeast mix, and then with a fork, just simply bring this together. So this has now nicely come together like you've seen. Okay, so now is the most important part of it. You have to knead this for 10 minutes. So put on your timer, pull up your sleeves, take your watch out, keep it in front of you, and it's a 10-minute workout. Go for it. What this basically does to the flour is that it makes it really soft. So you have to keep doing this till you feel this springs back. Now at the moment it is not springing back, it's still really hard. So you have to go for it. You basically are activating the gluten. So 5 minutes into this, you need to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and to this you add 1 tablespoon of oil. So you mix your salt into the oil and then you slowly knead your dough into this. Basically, you've got to keep kneading this till all the oil has disappeared into the flour and you cannot feel it or see it. Our dough is good, our dough is ready. It's absolutely soft. If you touch it, it springs right back. So this is exactly how you need it to be. Now all you do is you put a little flour. You leave this to prove under a nice wet muslin cloth. You give it about 20-25 minutes, then we're ready to make a yummy chocolate pizza. Just like every pizza has that lovely tomato sauce, what we're going to do for our chocolate pizza is we're going to make a ganache. So basically a ganache is 175 ml of cream that we are now going to heat. Please see that your cream is nicely heated. It should not boil over, but it should be really hot so that it melts all the chocolate. Okay, so now that we have our cream nice and hot, we pour it over the 200 grams of chopped chocolate and then give this all a good stir. Now if you're making a ganache for adults, then I would add a bit of rum to it now. Rum and chocolate, there's no better combination than that. But since it's Children's Day, we're not going to spike the kids' pizza, you know. So we're just going to leave this as it is, yummy and totally indulgent. So our ganache is ready, and now we have to just grind these walnuts a bit so that they're not left full. So just a most lovely garnish to have with chocolate and marshmallows. And the dough is looking absolutely lovely. Now what you've got to do is knock all the air down. That's what it is. So this is what it gets back to. All I'm going to do is divide it. So I'll make 4 little pizzas, or I can call them pizzettes. It's now time for us to roll out the dough into tiny, tiny little pizzets. You have to be a little quick with this because the bread just keeps proving. Okay, what you need to do is put a silicone paper into your baking tray, lay the pizza into it. So in place of your tomato sauce, we are going to put some chocolate ganache. Okay, now just spread this nicely over this. And then we put marshmallows. Marshmallows are available in most stores that stock, foreign products. But if in case you don't get marshmallows, please feel free to cut a banana into tiny little slices and then just add it onto the chocolate. Banana is yummy with chocolate. And now, walnuts. And so it's now ready to go into the oven at 200 degrees in the center of the oven. Okay, so the marshmallows do get flat after they're out of the oven, but this is how it looks. This is yummy. So this is it, our chocolate pizza. It's nice and crispy, straight out of the oven. All you want to do is add some more naughtiness to it. So you can add to it some ice cream, okay, and let the ice cream just melt. And then you can bite. My own little invention from my own little corner. So if you like what we made today on the Maria Goretti Corner, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and happy Children's Day.